Some people just need to be knocked down a peg or two. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 Dealing with Bullies scenes. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're focusing strictly on bullies, so no authority figures like teachers or parents. If you don't see a scene you think should be on here, be sure to check out our original video on the topic. Please note, we are in no way condoning violence here.
He asked you twice.
Twice what, loser?
Number 10. School Talent Show. Fist Fight. Andy should take a lesson from his daughter on how to deal with bullies. With a little help from Big Sean, Allie gets some revenge on her abuser in the form of public humiliation. The shock and discomfort on the faces of the entire audience are palpable as Allie fearlessly dedicates an impassioned, uncensored rendition of Big Sean's I Don't F With You to her.
Trisha, this song is for you. I don't f with you.
On top of the shock factor of seeing a young girl sing the explicit song, the scene also drives the plot of the movie forward, as Allie's bold actions inspire Andy to stand up to his own bully. After her jaw-dropping performance, she exits the stage to a standing ovation. Number 9. The Other Witches. The Craft.
Bien, mesdames et messieurs, parlons-nous de l'histoire un petit peu. Le gouvernement.
Sometimes the worst bullies disguise themselves as friends. It all started out so innocently. The 4 witches experimented with magic and learned some spells to help them right a few wrongs in their lives. But after witnessing the heavy toll their spells take, Sarah wants to stop.
You guys are freaking me out. Oh, she's scared.
The coven refuses and turns on Sarah, sending her haunting images in her dreams. Well, Sarah fights back. Much worse than any physical or verbal retaliation, she gets inside their minds with their own powers, causing Bonnie and Rochelle to experience their worst nightmares. Mad with power, Nancy tries to kill Sarah, but the heroine sentences Nancy to the worst fate of all, binding her from ever using magic again. Number 8. Jack Beats Up Bobby. A History of Violence.
Come on, chicken shit, let's do this!
What'd be the point? I mean, you win. You win, you win. You've established your alpha male standing. You've established my unworthiness.
Jack appears to be the mild-mannered type, who uses humor to avoid bad situations with bullies, and walks away rather than fight. But when Bobby and his crew refuse to let him walk away, Jack loses his sense of humor. Just as Bobby is taunting him by sarcastically saying that his father, who's been dubbed a town hero for taking down 2 robbers at his diner single-handedly, would be so proud of him, Jack clobbers them all. Bobby definitely isn't laughing now. As it turns out, Jack is a chip off the old block after all.
Sucking piece of shit!
Number 7. Naked Vengeance. Central Intelligence. Can you picture Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson getting bullied? Well, Robbie Weirdicht was the victim of a pretty cruel senior prank thanks to Trevor Olson that left him naked and embarrassed in front of the entire senior class. 20 years later, Trevor is still just as big of a bully as ever. But Robbie Weirdicht, now CIA agent Bob Stone, certainly has changed. And he doesn't like bullies.
Good God, you're dumb. Dumber than ever, I guess.
At their high school reunion, Bob finally gets 2 decades of pent-up revenge on his old nemesis with a simple punch to the face.
Still a scared little bitch. I don't like bullies.
This is followed by a speech about what it means to be the true hero of your own story, and a cathartic twist on the prank Trevor pulled on him.
And it's realizing that in life, the most important thing that you can be is yourself.
Number 6. Sid Toy Story.
Oh no, Sid.
Sid is vicious. Every toy in the neighborhood knows that if you get lost in Sid's yard, you never return. So when Sid gets his hands on Buzz, Woody pulls out all the stops to save him from being destroyed. perhaps the most memorable scene in the movie. Woody teams up with Sid's misfit toys that come to life. They emerge from the sandbox and the muddy puddles in his backyard to scare the 10-year-old straight. They don't just save Buzz, they make sure Sid never hurts another toy again. Number 5. The Sick Stick. Kick-Ass 2.
Ghetto cell phone? Gonna call for help with a comeback? Actually.
It's hard to imagine a girl who can kill a man with his own finger feeling vulnerable. But after Brooke and her crew pretend to be Mindy's friends and then ditch her in the woods, Mindy is shaken.
Newsflash, you're not special. With the queen bee and you're gonna get stung.
Taking some advice from her Robin, Mindy beats them at their own game. These mean girls may wear a pretty popular and pristine costume, and all that ugliness they have on the inside upchucks right out. Everyone dreams about getting the ultimate revenge on a bully. Well, this scene has everything you could possibly want. An epic speech, public humiliation, and the perfect soundtrack.
I don't want to win. I just want to make the world a better place.
Number 4. Rock War, It.
Where you off to, tits?
When Henry Bowers and his crew of bullies are beating up on the homeschooled kid Mike, the Losers Club shows up and evens the battlefield. Just as Henry's about to bludgeon Mike with a rock, Beverly bludgeons Henry first. This action incites a full-on rock war that sends the bullies running away like a bunch of cowards. The shocked and pained look on Henry Bowers' face as the losers pummel them is the ultimate vindication. The losers are the winners here.
Go blow your dad, you mullet-wearing asshole!
Number 3. Chair Revenge, Moonlight.
I can't be enough for Little. How much you need, Little?
Don't call me that. All right, Terrell, that's it.
Hey, yo, what you gonna do?
The only way to really deal with a bully is to stand up to them. After the school bully Terrell gets Chirone's best friend Kevin to beat him up, Chirone takes a 4-pronged stance with the help of a chair. Chirone walks into class with a sense of purpose, picks up an empty chair, and smashes him over the head with it. Simple, yet effective. What makes this scene so memorable is that it comes completely out of left field, with no warning and no build-up. Number 2. Bar Fight, Kingsman: The Secret Service.
You think you can chat shit about us so we won't do nothing just because our governor's banging Eggsy's mum?
Pretty much.
Manners maketh man. When Eggsy finds himself in trouble with his neighborhood thugs, his new friend and mentor Harry steps in and attempts to teach them this very important lesson. But the thugs persist, and Harry challenges them to a fight.
Manners maketh man.
To their and Eggsy's surprise, he takes out all of them with the most unlikely of weapons, his trusty umbrella. Each new trick that the umbrella possesses, such as its bulletproof quality and stun gun setting, make the fight even more epic. This scene is so epic that the movie calls back to it in a mid-credits scene, where Eggsy gives the exact same thugs a second lesson in manners.
Are we gonna stand around here all day? Or are we gonna fight?
Number 1. The final fight with Daniel and Johnny, the Karate Kid. To keep Daniel from being relentlessly and continuously beaten up by Johnny Lawrence of Cobra Kai, Mr. Miyagi makes a deal that the two will fight once and for all at the upcoming karate tournament.
No, he wants to learn karate. Well, there's your first lesson, how to take a fall. Hey, don't think about the pain.
Though Mr. Miyagi is a skilled teacher, Daniel is the least experienced student at the tournament, yet fights his way all the way to the finals to face Johnny.
Whoever wins the next point will be our new champion.
Overcoming intimidation tactics and cheap shots, Daniel wins the match with the legendary crane kick. In the end, Johnny is changed by the experience. Daniel doesn't just beat him, he earns his respect.
You're all right, Thanks a lot.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.